Welcome to Beyond the Spot. I'm Melissa Thornley, and today we have with us Jeff McCarter, Executive Director and founder of Free Spirit Media. Hi, Jeff.
Hi, Melissa.
So tell me how you got started in the business in general.
I started with a great fire, the fire of Backdraft.
Backdraft.
Summer of 1990, Ron Howard, Robert De Niro, Kurt Russell, and I was an art department intern.
Wow. So your very first gig, you get to work on Backdraft.
Yeah, and
Wow.
It was huge and fascinating. And I had a love of media as a child. I loved photography, I loved theater, I loved watching TV commercials and breaking them down in my mind. But this was my first gig, and it was big time. It opened my eyes, it opened my mind, and it opened a lot of doors.
Cool. So where did you go from there?
I was fortunate to continue working on features into my 20s. Worked with Steven Soderbergh on a couple of his pieces, which was amazing. I was in New York in the early 90s at ABC News, working with Diane Sawyer and Peter Jennings and the documentary unit of Turning Point.
That was a good one.
Yeah, I learned a lot every step along the way. Learned more about storytelling, more about technique, more about the production process, how to engage an audience. And I also learned what I didn't love about mainstream media.
So what was it about mainstream media that didn't rub you right?
I didn't feel like the access and opportunity for engagement was significant enough.
So you're moving along with your own career and you're working in production. What inspired you, and at what point did you just say, you know what, I've got to start Free Spirit Media?
Well, I think it was a series of happy accidents. It was the kind of building critique of the industry and one side. It was also the discovery of the big world out there and realizing, like, though I was critical of certain aspects of the industry, there's so much opportunity in storytelling and there's so many forms of media. And I started to discover independent documentary, community media, cable access media, and youth media.
And so how do you describe Free Spirit Media to somebody? What's your elevator speech?
Free Spirit Media is a nonprofit that provides education, access, and opportunity in media production to under-resourced youth and young adults. It's really about building life skills and communication skills through making media. It's the young people telling stories, producing docs, PSAs, sports telecasts, and through the process of developing a script and an idea and bringing it to life in production and post, they're learning about teamwork and collaboration and communication and really seeing that their voice matters and that they can affect change.
Well, and gosh, Free Spirit Media has evolved so much over the past 15 years. Where do you see it going?
So I love that Free Spirit is growing as our young people grow. I love that we are really building inroads into work opportunities. I love that we have Free Spirit Pro that is producing high-level content that is being seen by many thousands of people. We have a documentary that Pro just produced for a group called the Peace Exchange that is broadcasting on WTTW Channel 11 on Thursday, January 14th at 10:30 p.m. That is huge for a piece made by young people on the west side of Chicago to be reaching a broadcast audience.
Yeah.
You know, Free Spirit is trying to break down walls of race and racism, of class and classism, of who can participate and who can't in our society. And that's complicated stuff. And it's complicated for me personally. But the young people who are stepping up to the opportunities and the challenges we're putting in front of them and knocking them out of the park and impressing people and wowing themselves and going to the next level again and again, they're worth it. They matter.
So now it's that time when I get to ask you the 3 questions. So the first question is, where are you from?
I'm from Illinois, born in Springfield, the capital, raised in a little town called Sycamore, and Chicago's been home for 22 years.
Where are you going?
I'm going partly where Free Spirit takes me, but I'm also going hopefully to a healthier world, to a world that is more just.
So what keeps you going?
Hope and love and the sense that this world is worth it. The good around us needs to be nurtured and invested in, and on so many levels, and it's rewarding to care.
I love that. Well, I can't wait to see the Peace Exchange. So that's on WTTW, Thursday, January 14th at 10:30 p.m., right?
Exactly.
And then we can also find more Free Spirit Media projects on the YouTube channel and the Vimeo channel.
And freespiritmedia.org.
Awesome. Thank you so much for spending time with us today.
Oh my goodness, Melissa, it's my pleasure.